Good morning. Good morning. It is a Monday morning, week 6 of our blocks practices. Today we're going to grind it. Today is a grinding day. There may be some neighbors out here that are cutting their lawn, so we'll just do our best. Plant your feet down. Remind yourself what we're doing. We are integrating breath and attention in the body. Inhale this up. Exhale it wide. Inhale it over the ground. Make a fist. Lock it. Hold it. Through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale it wide. Take your fingertips down to the shoulders. Lift up in your elbows and arc. Drop your face down, chin down to the chest. Reach those hands high. Way up. Straighten and lock your elbows. Relax the jaw. Now, isolate the fingers. Release them. Isolate the wrists, elbows, shoulders, knees. Tilt the hips forward, fold. Start with the knees bent. Bend and straighten. Take it up, lift it up. Couple things I'm going to say only now, but I'm going to avoid saying them. That is, we start from stability, strength, alignment, and balance. Rooted feet, root lock, mid lock activated. We carry our strength, stability, and alignments with breath into isolated, intentional opposition. And in that deep depth of opposition, we breathe and we find the exit. We do not just break posture, we find exit. My heels are down, knees are bent, tailbone back. Right, breathe it. We are making an unbroken flow of attention and breath in the body. That is the vinyasa. Sweep it through. That is the opening of the channels. That is the physical yoga practice. Take it back to the heart. Empty. Inhale it wide. In your coronal plane, rock your hips. Yeah. I go to one side. I lift up in the ear. I feel the dilation. I breathe. I activate it. It is not a passive position. Opposite side. The hips like to roll, the shoulders like to turn. Keep it all flat. Let it breathe. Bring it back up, be tall. Take your hands up, bend your elbows, hop, 108. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Release. My feet are separated. Let's twist. Twist and twist. Explore the depth of your twist without force. Turn your chin and forehead equally. Include your eyes. Depth behind you, deep behind you. And release. Jaw relax. Good. Feet, briefly. Bring your feet close together. Feel the distribution of weight in the feet. Roll to the outside ridge of each foot. Lift up high. Activate the strength from the feet through the legs. Root lock, mid lock. Lift up high. Breathe here. 18. Bastrika. Beautiful. Separate your feet. Parallel feet. Roll to the inside ridge of each foot. These are all still preliminary, but that's all we're doing for today. Rolling those in. We've got to grind into the blocks. Just getting ready. Reach it up. Breathe 9, breathe 18. I take one foot back. I put weight in the toes behind me. A plantar flexion of the foot behind me. I drag it forward. I press. I press away. Do 7 more like this. 6. Straighten those ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and hold. Beautiful. Breathe 9. Take it down. Second side. Plantar flexion with the foot behind. Drag those toes forward. Push away. Push. Breathe 9. Take it down. Beautiful. Make a little turn. Batek. Now, if you have knee problems, don't jump into your Batek. Make some circles in your knees. But if you can, touch that ground with the fingertips. Let's do 9 more. Yeah, good job. Okay. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. I'm thinking, you know, these are markers, even for your growth, for you to really grow, you must practice every day. I'm with you here on this 3 days a week, you know, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're here for only an hour. And so what I hope for you to do is to take these practices and add on and make sure that you find time to practice in between, because then you will have the benefit of some growth. Let's make one salute to the sun. I'm going to add a couple twists, some revolved Utkatasana, a couple other revolved moves. Ground yourself. The pace of it will be with breath, identifying the depth of opposition with your breathing, and then we change. Then we make the transition. It might take you a breath, it might take you 5 breaths to find the pose. That's okay. Take the time necessary to find your breathing in the posture. Here we go. Right hand on this right ankle. I draw my right knee to the forehead. And then I lift. Unbind, reach up high, kick it back. Hands forward, let's rock it. Step your hands back. Bear weight in the right arm. Left hand on the left hip. Left knee in. Revolve left. Find the line. Find the line between the heels. The plane of the body through the hips. Bend that front knee. Yeah, put weight in this left arm down on the ground. Revolve. Find it. Look for it. I'm looking for it through my hips, through my legs, through my neck. Chaturanga. Look to the right. Left. Use your postures. empty. My arms, palm go up. Great. Wake it up. Wake it up. Inhale it up. Reach away. Fold it. Oh, hands together, elbows together. Cross to the left. Oh, yeah. Lift up in your heart. Let's twist it. Revolve that Utkatasana. Yep, lift and twist. Oh, yeah. I take my left ankle, I tuck, look, I'm tucking this left knee up and I drop the forehead down, connect knee and forehead. Then we lift it. Then we kick it back. Good, find it. Anjaneyasana. Let's take the hands inside and rock. Beautiful. My fingertips align with the toes. My left hand bears the weight. My right hand goes to my hip, and I revolve that. My heel comes down. My hips come into the line between the feet. Bend that front knee. Push down in that back foot flat. Kick it back. Chaturanga. Down dog. Left foot. it up, sweep it up. Yes. Back together, push away. Be tall. Let everything settle. Open. Reach. Beautiful. Empty those shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers. Yeah. Let it turn. Yes. Beautiful. You know what's next? We're going to make a teacups. Now I'm going to set this for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Do you have to do 3:15? Yes. Well, no, you don't have to. But if you can hop those feet wide, level your legs. So you want these femur not drop down. You want level. You don't want lifted up. See the angle? You don't want that. You want level. You want the feet grounded. You want your tailbone down, and you want to lift up in your spine. You want a vertical spine. Yes, hands relaxed, breathing. There are many hand positions with this, arm positions, all kinds of stuff, but make it easy to begin. Recall, we want to breathe smoothly. We're looking for the effortless effort. We want our eyes on a point out in front of us. Over this 10 weeks, we're growing this. Yes, we're growing it. Right. And when you begin to feel uncomfortable, okay, you set yourself in your mind. This is a little number game that Kumar would make. We would set our count, and we would count backwards, counting back every breath. So whether you say 30 or 60 or 108 or even 9, that's A-okay. I'm going to count back from 60 today, starting now. Little creatures crawling on me. Good job. There's 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I have some ants on my leg. I'm gonna hold for another few seconds because I'm wanting to grow this. There's 3:30 for those of you who want to do it. All you need to do is 3:15. You don't even need to do 3:15. You could simply do where you need to stop. Stand up and drop it back down again. Good. There's 345. I'm going to hold for another 10 seconds because we're growing this together. And I want you to know that it's going this direction. Good. There it is. Straighten those legs. Push away. Come up, be tall. Feel the blood flowing again, right? How can we allow that blood to flow? Good job. Breathe it right there. Shake it out. Get your blocks. Yes. All right, first one. We're going to do sets of 9 and stop. We're going to identify sets of 9. We're going to break it down. You want your blocks directly under your shoulders, not in front. Knees to the center. Nice. Beautiful. Take your hands back. Lift it up. Good. Bring it back. From all fours. Step it back. Let's crisscross. 9. Beautiful. I'm going to step 1 foot forward. So I'm here. I'm going to step 1 foot forward. And sit back. Tucking this back. I'm reaching my right arm forward and binding right here. I unbind. All fours. I step my right foot forward. Look, my right foot is down here. I'm seated on my heel. I reach my left hand forward. I bind. Beautiful. Get your blocks. We're taking the knees outside the elbows. Good. Now in these movements, you want to keep your spine stable in the center, through the neck and skull. So you don't want your head turning side to side. You don't want your head dropping down. You want a long spine through the body. Good. Take a breath. I'm going to step this right foot forward, back by the knee, right here. I am seated on my left ankle. I'm compressing. I'm putting pressure down into my left ankle on the ground. Good. I'm going to step it across. Good. I'm going to bind. Unbind. I'm seated on my right ankle. Left foot up and step this left foot across. Sister posture to Ardha. Matsyendrasana. Unbind. Taking my knees up to the shoulders best you can. Beautiful. My right foot steps forward and it's going to cross the left knee. And I'm going to put it down right here. Get a little bit more action, put the toes up. Look, we've got a right angle in this right knee. Be tall. Breathe it right there. Tall in this hip. Breathe. Breathe 9. Unfold. Unfold. Good. Take your blocks. Slow motion step. Making a V with the block. Down. Back. Float it. Float it. Suspend the heel, then touch it down, then the toes. Backwards, I lift the toes, I lift my knee, and thus the heel. Float it. Beautiful. Step the right foot forward. Let's lean. Drop your, so I'm keeping my heel down here in the front. Heel and toes. My knee aligned with my foot and ankle. And I feel where I am. I'm gonna reach back for my foot behind me. And breathe. Reach up. I'm reaching my right hand up, sinking forward. Two hands, reach back for that foot. And breathe. Unbind. Step it back. Left foot, advance. Be tall. Sink it forward. You could stay here with it if you need to. I'm aligning my knee with the ankle. I want my posterior femur of this left leg sinking down along the posterior of the tibia. Some pollen's out here today. Springtime in Dallas. Good. I reach back. Oh, good. I'm breathing that. If you can, lace your fingers together behind you. Oh, sink into that. Unbind. Step it back. Downward dog. Make a V with your blocks. We're going to float the leg along. Sit down. Vajrasana. Vajrasana is our thunderbolt posture. I'm seated on my ankles, heels. Sit bones on the heels. Take those hands high. Straighten and lock your elbows. Find your line, your coronal plane down for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's add a little bit. I'm taking my toes. I'm digging my toes, a dorsiflexion in my toes and ankles. And I sit back in that. Right, breathe your 9. Nice. Now, I make a dorsiflexion in the ankle, a plantar flexion in the toes. So, look, I'm taking my toes, bending them backwards like this. Heels up. I sit on my heels, toes down, pressure down. Inhale it up. Beautiful. I love it. Take it down. Next one, we're going to hop, okay? So we're integrating some hops and Nabi Darshasana. I hop it forward, to the middle. I hop it forward, center. Take it down. I lift it up. I pull back, Nabi Darshasana, and then I pull those feet back. Then I take the feet all the way back. That's one set. Here we go. Hop to the middle. Hop forward. Hop. Down. Lift up. Nabi Darshasana. Pull those toes back, feet back between the hands. And kick back. 4. Here we go. We've got 5 coming up. Up, up, down. Push away. Nabi Darshasana, then toes back. Number 5. Here comes number 6. Here comes number 7. Here comes number 8. Number 9. Beautiful. Beginning to, get the body open and challenging. Maybe a little sweat. I don't know. Yeah, a little sweat. So we've got to do some more things with this. We are in week 6 out of 10. We're going to come to our Tolasana, and you know the entrance with one leg then the other, lifting. But if you can, do both legs at the same time. Okay? It means I must push away with those arms and grips and through the shoulder. Forward. Now, if I do one leg at a time, I point the toes backwards, and down. Point the toes backwards, and down. When I step into it, when I take it next level, I lift both legs at the same time. Push, tuck, lift those toes, breathe. So I lifted and I held for 64. I was just seeing where I could go. That was it today. That was all I got. We're gonna step it. We're gonna try one more. Sorry, a lot of pollen's in the air today. I'm going to recover, then I'm going to do my best to do 108 breaths, lifting, pushing, tucking, 108 Bastrika, okay? Holding that posture when we're supporting those feet up, tucking up, knees up to the heart, Tolasana, scale posture. Let's do this for the arms, shoulders. Take the arms wide. Right arm underneath, eagle variations, seated eagles. I'm going directly into them. You could do any of the preliminary entrance poses that you know. Right. I unfold the wings. I turn the palms up, sweep up. Left arm underneath. Bind the right shoulder. So I am seated in my Vajrasana on my ankles. For those of you whose knees are happy and can do this, you don't have to. I mean, maybe, if your knees are not really fully happy, you take a little pillow or a bolster or a book or maybe even a block. You come up and you put it behind you and you sit on it there. You separate your heels. But if you can, nothing underneath you, and you drop your hips down onto the mat. So we're going from this Vajrasana, this thunderbolt posture, into Virasana. We want no sharpness in the knees, top of the legs. Be tall. You want your sit bones down as best you can. When we inhale up, we activate the root. Let's breathe it right here. Good job. Take it down. Get those blocks. Okay, here comes that Tolasana. I'm setting my intent. 108. Oh, yeah. 108. Will it happen? Hey, lift, hey. Halfway. Ah, yeah. Right. Okay, so if I'm going to be totally truthful with that, I was holding it up and I got around 90 and it just, my right toes barely, they were not touching, I mean, they were not pressing down, but my right toe sort of tickling off the mat behind me. That last 18 breaths. But that's, that's where it is. That's where the action will be. That's where you can grind it, okay? That's where you grind it. When you hold it and you just keep that focus, because the next time we do 108, like right now, we're gonna do one more set. Tolasana 108, but before we do, come on down to the mat on your belly. Oh, take the feet apart. Wide angle cobra, basic baby cobra. I'm going to take my hands between my ribs and my shoulders, my elbows in. Now my hands are light. I am lifting up in my spine, pushing down in my legs. My hands are light. My feet are down behind me. Rest one ear down. Lift it up and opposite ear down. Now, I'm going to rest in a supported cobra. My arms parallel. Fingers wide, thumbs wide. The pressure equal distribution, right and left. My elbows directly underneath my shoulders. Now, some of you may have done that 108 breath count Tolasana. No problem. Thank you very much. Right now, this is my 10-week return into deeper practices. Right. Well past my 6th decade of practice, of life. Oof. Waking up those deep Tolasana. Beautiful. I'm going to take my hands down under the forehead. Rest the body. Get your recovery. Set your intention. Do the best that you can. Maybe I'll do 108. But I'm just going to do the best I can with it. Good job. Let's bring it up. Set your intention. Here we go. Hi. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Sometimes you find it, you wake it up and the body starts to wake it. And that's what we're looking for. I want to wake it up. Lie down on your back, please. We're going to wrap up. Tuck your knees, rock side to side. Revolve stomach variations. Let your head turn left and right. Take your eyes to the left, my knees to the left. I push away and my legs, I turn. I wake up my right arm in the sky. I roll left. Empty the body. Bring it back, second side. Look to the right. Look to the left. Look out at that open hand. Feel it. Wake it up. Beautiful. One shoulder stand, brief.
could alternate bridge position if you need to. 3 good, slow breaths. And exhale the legs over the top to your plow. Hold it, take it down. Palms go up. Last pose. Either fish, Matsyasana, or your upward bow, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Entrance to Chakravakasana, Urdhva Chakravakasana. I should say Chakrasana. That's all. Chakrasana. I inhale up and I breathe in the nose, out the mouth. Rest it down. I suggest that you rest. Lie there in your corpse pose. But I must depart from you, and I'm going to read this selection. Pandit Arya says this to us. The discipline in the practices train us to harmonize the personality so that we can hear the call of something deeper within, the fine and subtle vibrations that arise. Do not get muffled by the noises going on in our external senses and in our conscious mind. The discipline of the physical forms is a training of the personality in addition to everything else that is happening. Let your breathing be unlocked. Identify the cycle of your breathing. Put your present awareness on that breath cycle and let it flow. Let it move through you. Comes in, goes out. Comes in, goes out, without catching, without getting stuck anywhere. Every time it gets stuck somewhere in the breath cycle is an indication of where we hold. We want to unlock whatever we hold. We want to open the fists, and we can receive. Listen. Great. All right then. Get your sleep. Get good, nutritious food and plenty of water. Practice more movement and unlock your breathing. Make sure that you're dedicating some time for meditation, stillness, prayer. With those 5, you will advance. You will notice a difference. All right. Namaste. Thank you so much. See you Wednesday, if not sooner.